Railway electric traction describes the various types of locomotive and multiple units that are used on electrification system around the world. Railway electrification as a means of traction emerged at the end of the 19th century, although experiments in the electric rail have been traced back to the mid 19th century. Thomas Davenport erected a circular model railroad on which ran battery powered locomotive or locomotive running on battery powered rails in 1834. Robert Davidson created an electric locomotive in 1839 and ran it on the Edinburgh Glasgow Railway at 4 miles per hour. The earliest electric locomotive tended to be battery powered. In 1880, Thomas Edison built a small electrical railway using a dynamo as the motor and the rails as the current carrying medium. The electric current flowed through the metal rim of otherwise wooden wheels being picked up via contact brushes. Electrical traction offered several benefits over than predominant steam traction, particularly in respect of its quick acceleration and power. The process of moving any vehicle is called traction. If electric energy is used in this process is called electric traction. The locomotion in which the driving force is obtained from the electric motor is called the electric traction system. There are various systems of electric traction existing such as electric train, trolley buses, diesel electric vehicles and gas turbine electric vehicles. It can be broadly classified into two groups, mainly non-electric traction system, electric traction system. The traction system do not involve the use of electricity such as steam engine drive, IC engine drive, etc., which is known as non-electric traction system. The system which use electric power of traction system is called as electric traction system. Example, railways, trams, trolleys, etc. The major requirements of an ideal traction system as follows. The starting track-to effort should be high so as to have rapid acceleration. The wear on the track should be minimum. The equipment should be capable of withstanding large temporary loads. Speed control should be easy. Pollution free. Low initial and maintenance cost. The locomotive should be self-contained and able to run on any route. The advantages of electric traction system over non-electric traction system are high starting torque, less maintenance cost, cheapest method of traction, rapid acceleration and braking, less vibration, free from smoke and flue gases, hence used for underground and tubular railway. And the demerits are high capital cost, problem of supply failure, the electricity operated vehicles have to move on guided track only, additional equipment is required for achieving electric braking and control. Electric traction system can be classified into three types. They are DC traction, AC traction and multi-systems. In DC traction, units use direct current drawn from the conductor rail or an overhead lines. The most popular line voltage for overhead wire supply system is 15 volt DC and 30 volt DC. 600 volt to 700 volt DC voltage range is used for third rail systems, which means additional rail is provided for supplying electricity to train and is called conductor rail. The disadvantages of DC traction system are expensive substations are required at frequent intervals. The overhead wire or third rail must be relatively large and heavy. Voltage goes on decreasing with increase in length. Next, the AC traction system. The AC traction units draw alternating current from overhead lines. The types of voltage used are 25 volt AC 50 L supply, 25 volt kilowatt 25 kilowatt AC with 60 kilowatt supply. The advantages of the AC traction system are fewer substations are required, lightning overhead current supply wire can be used, reduced capital cost of electrification, reduced weight of support structure, and finally the multi-systems. Multi-system trains are used to provide continuous journeys along routes that are electrified using more than one system. One way to accomplish this by changing locomotives at the switching stations. These stations have overhead wires that can be switched from one voltage to another. Another way is to use multi-system locomotives that can operators under several different voltage and current type. The next topic is system of track electrification. Trolley wire or conduct wire suspended with of sag so that the contact between the trolley wire and current collector can be maintained at high speeds. This wire is supported by another wire known as catenary. Two different types of catenary construction can be used. One is single catenary, second one is compound catenary. Single catenary construction provided for speed up to 120 km per hour. Span of catenary wire 45 to 90 meter and sag of 1 to 2 meter. Relatively cheaper, less maintenance, suitable where traffic is danger, more and operating speeds are low. In the compound catenary construction, provided for speeds range of 190 to 224 km per hour. Additional wire called intermediate wire is used to increase current carrying capacity, that is to have increased traffic density. There are two types of current collectors. One is bow collector, another one is pantograph collector. A bow collector is one of the three main devices used on tram cars to transfer electric current from wire above to the tram below. It has now largely replaced by the pantograph. Pantograph collector, the main function is to maintain the link between overhead conduct wire and power circuit of the locomotive at varying speed in different climate and wind condition.